Now, India's national song and an enduring symbol of the Indian movement for independence, Vande Mataram, will mark 150 years since it was written and composed. The government is kicking off a year-long celebration for the same. So let's take you through a small history of the song. Composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in 1875, the song was first published in the literary journal Bangla Darshan before being included by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in his book Anthem. It is generally believed that the concept for Vande Mataram came to Bankim Chandra Chatterjee while he was still working as a government official. Around the same time, the administration was trying to promote God Save the King as the anthem for Indian subjects, which Indian nationalists disliked. The poem was written in a spontaneous session using words from both Sanskrit and Bengali and published in Anandamat in 1882, a book set in the events of the Sannyasi rebellion. Musician and composer Jadunath Bhattacharya was asked to set a tune for the poem just after it was written. Vande Mataram became one of the most popular songs during the Indian independence movement, with the colonial government in response banning the book and making the recital of the song in public a crime. The song thus became an enduring symbol of revolution during the independence movement, with many leaders and freedom fighters adopting it. Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore recited it at the Calcutta Congress session in 1896. Lala Lajpat Rai started a journal called Vande Mataram from Lahore. Hiralal Sen made India's first political film in 1905 that ended with the chant. Matagni Hazra's last words as she was shot to death by the Crown Police were Vande Mataram. In fact, when Bikaji Kama created the first version of India's national flag, it carried the words Vande Mataram in the center. Mahatma Gandhi also supported the adoption of the song singing and even urged that the greeting Jai Hind should not replace Vande Mataram, reminding everyone that the song was being sung since the inception of the Congress. Parts of the Vande Mataram was chosen as the national song in 1937 by the Indian National Congress as it pursued the independence of India from colonial rule. After a committee consisting of Maulana Azad, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Acharya Dev and Rabindranath Tagore recommended the adoption. However, leaders did not select the entire song in order to respect the sentiments of non-Hindus. The gathering agreed that anyone should be free to sing an alternate, unobjectionable song at a national gathering if they do not want to sing Vande Mataram because they find it objectionable for a personal reason. According to the gathered leaders, through the first two stanzas began with an evocation of the beauty of the motherland. In later stanzas, there are references to the Hindu goddess Durga. The All India Muslim League and Muhammad Ali Jinnah also opposed the song. Thereafter, with the support of Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, the Indian National Congress decided to adopt only the first two stanzas as the national song to be sung at public gatherings. I have my colleague Manohar joining me for more details on this story. Manohar, क्या बता सकते हैं आप हमें?
वंदे भारत की हम बात करें, वंदे मातरम की अगर हम बात करें तो वंदे मातरम के 150 साल वर्षगांठ मनाने के उपलक्ष्य में इसे लेकर के राजनीति बहुत ज्यादा गर्मा गई है। जो बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन हैं केशवन, उन्होंने सीधे तौर पर नेहरू पर निशाना साधा है और इसके जरिए उन्होंने कहा है कि नेहरू जिस तरह से हिंदू विरोधी थे, उसी तरह से उनकी छवि राहुल गांधी में देखने को मिलती है। उन्होंने 1937 में नेहरू की जो चिट्ठी थी, जो उन्होंने लेटर लिखा था नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस को, वो चिट्ठी उन्होंने सार्वजनिक की है, क्योंकि जिस तरह से वंदे मातरम के एक पैराग्राफ को काट करके हटा दिया गया, जिसमें देवी दुर्गा का जिक्र था, उनसे संबंधित लाइन्स थी और कहा गया कि ये विभाजनकारी है। और साथ ही साथ जिस रिलेटिव का जिक्र मैं कर रहा हूँ, जिसका केशवन ने सोशल मीडिया पे डाला है, उनमें साफ तौर से इस बात का जिक्र है कि नेहरू ने कहा है कि इससे मुसलमान नाराज हो सकते हैं, और साथ ही साथ उन्होंने ये बात भी कही है कि हम सांप्रदायिकता को भड़काना नहीं चाहते हैं, बल्कि उन्हें
जी
आगाह
मनोहर, मैं
करना
आपको
चाहते
रोकना
हैं।
चाहूंगी क्योंकि हमारे साथ मुकेश त्यागी, बीजेपी स्पोक्स पर्सन, इज नाउ विथ मी. Mr. Tyagi, I want your opening comments on this to begin with.
I didn't hear your opening. Just let me know what is your.
All right, Mr. Tyagi. Now, basically, we're talking about, PM Narendra Modi, who's inaugurated the year-long commemoration of Vande Mataram. So, we're discussing that on the broadcast.
I'll come on. I think I must salute Vande Mataram for 150th anniversary of this great national song, which was composed by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, and way back in 1872 in his novel called Anthem. And I think this was one of the greatest narrations ever made, and no wonder it laid the foundation of the national solidarity. I mean, I just want to say one thing. Congress cannot escape from the allegation that they are the champions of appeasement historically, right from the day one. If you see recent narration of Revant Reddy, the Chief Minister of Telangana, he made it such a conspicuous remark on his this Jubilee Hill by-election that Congress has Musalman hai, Musalman ko Congress, and Congress is Muslim and Muslim is Congress. Now, this kind of statement made by Revant Reddy in today's contemporary world, and they want to become the champion of secular country, India. Jawaharlal Nehru, I think, played the most destructive role in terms of truncating those three important paragraphs of Vande Mataram, which were absolutely national inspiration. You see the AMIM, Ashuddin Awesi, refusing to sing Vande Mataram. So, in a country like this, given the choice, these guys will declare India also as a Pakistan, as a matter of fact. And I mean, they are completely embarrassment for the national unity under the garb of secularism. They are the most communal people. I mean, you can see how Jawaharlal Nehru, despite the fact, I mean, Jinnah wrote a letter to Jawaharlal Nehru, and that they said these are objectionable, and you are a shirk because these are the idolatry in nature. There was a Saraswati and Durga mentioned in this song. So he wrote a letter agreeing to Jinnah's recommendation that these three stanzas should be deleted, truncated from the main song. And this was adopted in 1937, Congress Working Committee's the resolution. I mean, right from the beginning, they were championing the appeasement policy. I'll also give you one more example, how Nehru was a completely sectarian and communal in nature. He promulgated Hindu Code Bill and never promulgated Muslim personal laws. Why? What is the reason? So I think 1937 resolution adoption led to the 1947 division of India and Pakistan, and these were the major foundations. So I'm saying they have no business to talk and criticize Mr. Modi. I think who is trying to create a revival of those ethos which was very, very necessary for the national progress and national consolidation. So I'm completely dismayed, and that Congress has got audacity to defend Jawaharlal Nehru's decision of truncating three important stanzas of this national song, and this is equated with the national anthem. But look at the kind of democracy we have. People have the audacity to refuse to recite. I mean, it has led to altercation in Assembly in Maharashtra in 2021. They refused to sing. Number of instances are there where they have completely showed disrespect to our national song. So what kind of constitutionality Mr. Rahul Gandhi talks about it? I think we have got some important, including constitution, we have got some like reference of Ramchandra and everything. So it means they will not follow constitution also. So I think this kind of double standard hypocrisy stands exposed today, and Mr. Modi is reviving. He is the catalyst for nationalism in this country, and these are the people still living under the addiction of appeasement, revolting against these basic national ethos, and it is extremely embarrassing for all of us.
All right, Mr. Tyagi, thank you for joining me on the broadcast, and now moving on. Now, as India marks year-long